Weather's a bit miserable today, but we're going to have another go at breaking pigeons in. Now, obviously we only got 4 that returned out of the 13 last time, but we got 3 of them here. 1 that returned to me, 2 returned to Josh, 1 still at Josh's, which I'm picking up today if these ones go back. But yeah, let's see how we get on. Just threw these flags down for now. So there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 pigeons in here. And they're all different to the ones, well, the majority of them are different to the ones that we tried last time. So there's a couple of late breds off Jed in here, so we're going to try them. Yesterday I missed a day's feed with them, just to keep them hungry, so they were fed normal up until yesterday. They've missed a day, and we'll see what they're like. I'm not sure with the old mealy what he's going to do. Don't come to the door now. Hopefully it's a bit spitting today, so hopefully they just have a little walk around and flutter back in. It's the first one out. Wouldn't normally have them pecking around the floor, but it is what it is today. These have been in an aviary for 2 weeks. There's 2 more left in there. As long as nothing spooks them, they're having a good little look around. We have got a grizzle that we threw out the other day, sat on the roof, but it's got no ring on that one, so. It's a little bit better, this. Come on. Let's get some coming out, hadn't I? Oh, someone spooked him. There's one flying on its own. Two split off. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. But it is 8 o'clock now in the morning. Again, they're having a good look around. It's 8:30 now, and they're still hanging around. They are quite high. Again, not sure if you can see it on camera. There's a couple that have split off. They are hanging around. Some keep going lower, going back up to the batch. There's two coming back into them now. There's 9 of them that keep sticking together, and then there's a few that I think they're the late bred ones that are flying like young birds, to be honest. They're roof surfing, well, fluttering over the roofs and stuff like that. So we threw out the other day, sat down there. She doesn't want to come in, which is fine. She's got no ring on, you know, she will come in eventually. I was only going to use her as a trapper, so I tried to break her and the trapper out yesterday, and they were both out, and the trapper come back in, no problem. But the trapper's actually up there somewhere, wherever they are. There they are, in the distance, over the trees. I'm out here losing pigeons like it's no one's business. It's like I'm an amateur. You know, I've had them for years, but we'll soon see if we lose any of these ones. I can't believe that there's 9 missing from the last time that we let them out, considering they only had to fly about 7 or 8 mile, the way the pigeon flies, just over there sort of thing. So yeah, I'm still shocked by that, and it shocked a few, to be fair, because you think that they'd worked their way back. One's worked their way back in after 2 weeks, but who knows? Who knows where these ones will end up? Majority in that section should go back to Jed's, which is only a couple of miles up the road in the same area as me, so maybe they'll drag them that way. I just hope Josh's ones and the trapper doesn't go up there. I should have kept the trapper in. I forgot all about her when I opened the section, so she flew out on the thing, but she doesn't normally fly around, so. It's been about 10 minutes now and I've not seen a single feather. So hopefully they're making their way home. I've got to go to Joshua today because we've rescued a barn owl, and he wants a male barn owl to go with his female, so we're taking that up to him today. So hopefully we can pick Jed up and drop the owl off, pick the birds up from Jed's, let's go for corn, and fingers crossed we're picking pigeons up as well. Now the one that stayed has gone with them, so I don't know, is he going to try and make it back to Josh's, or is he going to come back again? Who knows? Just caught wind of 2, 4, 6, 7 of them come back over the house. They come from quite a distance over the back, to be fair. We have got a couple of ferals flying around. Is that another one going in with them? These look like they're coming down, these. Come on! Seven's now turned into 5. So we've got 5 flying around. Just the one. Come back. Come on. Come on. That's the one that come back the other day. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on then. So there was obviously 5 hanging around. He's gone in and there's still 4 hanging around. Don't know which 4 they are. I'm pretty sure one of them is a mealy. So it's either the old mealy cock or it is the mealy pied hen, because 3 have gone back to Jed. So we can pick them up. They are local then. Hopefully the other ones are they'll either come back in or, come on, yeah, they come around clapping. They'll either come back in or they'll head back to Josh. I think it's the mealy pied. There's 2 mealies in there as well, to be fair, so looking at it, it's the mealy pied then. Come on! Or it's the trapper. Which one's it going to be? Telling you now, I've picked a day for it. It's bloody freezing. And I'm stood here like a lemon on the balcony. Keeping an eye out for what I can see. Which is not much. And see a little grizzle hen up there. And that's about it. Hopefully they're making their way home. So it's currently 4 o'clock. And not much luck again. So we've had the blue back and the trapper's come back, which obviously the trapper went out the day before, and we've had 3 go back to Jed, and he kindly brought them down. Still got the grizzle refusing to come in. She is hungry, she's been out 2 days. And I've been to Josh's and none's gone back to Josh. So we picked the one up that went back to him the other week. I have seen a couple of Jed's late breds hanging around the roof, so hopefully they'll turn back in tonight or tomorrow morning. But you'd think the ones that went back to Josh last time would have just gone straight home, but they haven't. There's obviously 2 from Josh's in here, and then there was another pair that he gave me. But they've had an aviary on here, literally, for the past 2.5 weeks. They are paired up, but obviously they're not sitting and stuff like that. Man, these breaking pigeons in is just something for me to mess about with. Just until the young bird racing and stuff like that, I am concentrating on the breeding of the young birds. But yeah, these are just to mess about with. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for any more to come back, we're gonna vaccinate and treat these birds that we got the other day. Now, it's not a normal method of the way I treat pigeons by giving them a vaccine and canker and coxy and one spot all at once, but the pigeons that I don't know how they've been treated, so I'd rather just treat them with what I can. Normally send off for a dropping sample, but there is a few droppings that are a bit iffy. So while I'm vaccinating them, they can have Gamba coxed, and I'm going to one spot them anyway because they have got lice. I brought a basket in here to make it a little bit easier. I want to get the ring numbers down, so GB15 Z877. I want to try and get these paired up. I want to be able to see what's filling and what's not. And that is one done. This one is a 23 pigeon, 23C. not going to bore you all, you can just watch me do all this, like, but I will click the camera on just to let you have a little look at the birds. Nice pigeon, that. It feels like really nice in the eye, in the hand, and the eye on it's lovely as well. This is a prime example of why I want to get them treated. This one has got no body weight on him. He is an old pigeon, don't get me wrong, he's 2015. It's a lovely opal Vandenbiel. I'm pretty sure Mark Evans might be able to correct me on this one, but I'm pretty sure the opals come from the Eisenhower lines. This one is an absolutely lovely pigeon. Another old boy, another 2015 pigeon. This is one of my favourites out of the cock pigeons, to be fair, out of the old ones. Out of the 2015 pigeons. I like him. Excuse the noise in the background because them in the basket are going berserk, but got a basket in, otherwise I'm going to know which ones I've done. This one's a very street looking pigeon type. I don't know if the camera will show it properly. But yeah, it looks like a street pigeon. He's got that bright red eye. Try and get you close up. But then his feathering's just weird as well. Like a glossy feathering. You know, there's bloom on there. It just looks like a glossy, but he's dead tight pigeon as well, full of muscle. Now this one you'd swear was a hen, and it probably is, but it crows up like a cock, and it's got black splodges in its tail. So it's a very henny looking cock, or it's just a hen. I'm pretty sure it's a hen, but I'm just leaving it in with the cocks for now, just to see what's what. They're not brown splodges, they're definitely black. Do the hens now, but I'm not going to show you every individual hen. I'm just going to let you have a little look through the door, and then I need to crack on. See if any more turn back up. These are the hens. So I have kept 16 hens. Like, hens are nothing, aren't they? You can store them together. So yeah, it's 10 cocks there and 16 hens. Some of them are older, some of them are 15 birds, some of them are 18 birds, 17 birds. I mean, there's even a 2013 bird there. Chances are they're not going to fill. But the older birds can just, you know, we can float, we can just see what happens. But there's some fantastic looking hens in here. I'm looking forward to getting the young ones off him. Well, we've had one go back to Josh, as from last night. 3 go back to Jed. Obviously the blue come back here, the trapper come back here. The grizzle's still sat on the roof, she's a waste of time. And there's a couple of the late breds off Jed hanging around the rooftops in the area. So, I mean, at least the ones have gone back to Josh and Jed to be able to pick up this time. Not 9 missing. So I think we are, hang on, 4, about 7 missing at the minute, but obviously I'm hopeful that they'll turn back in some point today. I'm hoping that the late breds come back here because they've never even seen a basket. They've only been out a few times at Jed, so I'll have a look through the day. I'm going to go down the allotment for a bit, get some stuff done on the new plot, and yeah, we'll see if any turn back up this afternoon. We've had one of the late breds turn up this morning. This is day 3. Come on! Woke up to her on the chimney, so I've got to trap her out. Let's see if she comes down. Come on! She missed that landing. Come on then. Come on. She's a bit confused the way she is, isn't she? She's now gone on back on the roof. I'm happy she's on the shed now and she'll find her way in that trap. I've only just woke up because I was working last night, but I'm going to make me coffee and hopefully she'll go in. So I've just had confirmation of 2 going back to Josh. So we're just on our way to pick them up now. Get them back and get them fed in the loft. As you can see, the weather is not the best today. I'm trying to get all the pigeons cleaned out and loads of stuff done, but running low on time. Just like that, it's a week later. So I've been away with work. Well, I've been away 2 nights and then obviously I've been coming home like doing 12 hours. So, you know, I've not had much time to be posting and I didn't get last week's video posted. So an update on last week's video, we lost more pigeons. Not having much luck breaking pigeons in at the minute. So we managed to get 3 go back to Jed's. We picked them up. We've just let them out again, so we're going to go and pick them up again soon. A couple went back to Josh, picked them up, and we lost, I think it was 2 of Jed's and 2 of Josh's. We did get a mealy reported. It was in Thatterleaf. That was flown to the bone. So mad, it is a late bred. But when I picked that up, it's back here, and I've let it out today. It's been fluttering around. It actually flew around and then come back. So yeah, I'm going to give you a little look at the young birds and see how they're getting on. Not being good today is as soon as I let the birds out, sparrow hawk straight into them, missed them, but obviously breaking pigeons in and scattering. It's not what you want. I have just seen a female peregrine diving at the sparrow hawk though. I didn't manage to get it on video. So she's doing a job, but yeah, we've got peregrines and sparrow hawks here. So I've had a busy day cleaning out today. Don't normally clean before the video, but obviously not been clean for a week, so been busy. So we've got the 2 little mealies here. This one's the one my mum sponsored. So I've been doing sponsor a pigeon for my family and friends. This one's called Sparkle. There you go, you're back in your boat. So they're 2 little mealies, they're Vandenbulks. We've got the little blue white flight off this silver end. She's gone back down. Well, feisty bugger, aren't you? She's off the silver end, so I believe that's the old Barker lines. We bought a little mealy hen at Blackpool. These are the young ones paired with cock off Jed. I presume they're going to be like blue pieds or something, or check pieds. I think more blue because they're off a mealy and a blue pied. So I think there will be blue pieds, blue white flights. We've just had 2 hatched off the hen that didn't want to go down. So she's just hatched. 2. These have gone back down, the blue pied and the red one, and they're now full. She's got a lovely eye on her. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's like an evil eye, isn't it? I think she's a Suchin. She's a massive pigeon. You think she was a cock, but she's a hen. This hen gone back down on eggs. They're ready to hatch soon. They're full. They've just gone down on eggs. This red pied and the blue hen, unfortunately, 2 sets of eggs, and they've both been clear. So I need to make a choice of what to do, whether he'll fill when it warms up a little bit or not. Little beauties these, like a little slaty check. There's a lot of bronze in it. A lot of bronze in it, I don't know if you can see that. And then there's a dark pied. And then we've got the one we named in memory of my friend's daughter, Princess. I do think it's going to turn out a cock though, I'll be honest. But yeah, this is Princess. Coming on lovely. And these 2 are pretty much nearly ready for weaning. She's gone back down on eggs. These are crackers, these. Well, these are they are eating themselves. They are ready for weaning, but they're not completely covered under wings. I could wean them at that age, but I don't. I leave them a bit later. The hen's chilled, they're on one side, so. Right, I'll take you over to the next loft. It's a little chaotic in here because them pigeons that we picked up from Ronnie Dodd, the ones that I've kept, I've now just put in boxes, pairing them up. We have got 2 pair that are claiming their own box, that's fine, so they're alright. These are a little bit scatty, but as you can see, food and water on the boxes. So going on to the young ones in this side and how they're getting on. We've got a little red check and a check pied here. They look like they're both going to be cocks then. We've got 2 little blues. They're a bit hard to photo them. It's hard doing this with one hand sometimes. She's just gone back down on eggs, but I am taking the eggs off them. She's got 2 little hens by the look of that. There's 2 crackers in here. 2 belting little young ones then. Two little checks in here. That one's a check pied. There's a little dark and a little blue in there. And then there's old Harry. So Harry's a 2013 pigeon, and he has filled. I made sure he stayed in this box so when it was in, but he only filled 1. It is due for ringing, so we'll ring that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll ring that tomorrow. But yeah, Cracking condition for a 2013 pigeon. He's of a guy called Harry, over on the Wirral, who sadly passed. What I've got to be careful of now is these new cocks and hens that are in here, then going into the existing boxes. That's why they're going to be locked in, and that's why what I'll do is I'll let one pair out at a time until I know that that cock's going up to that box. I'll lock the hen in, let the cock out, let the cock go backwards and forwards to the box, and then I'll let the hen out and keep an eye on them. And as long as they go back to that box, I'll be happy. But we could have a few disasters, so it's not what we want. Especially when we've got pigeons due to be weaned over and stuff like that, so it's definitely not what we want. We're going to go to Jed's now and pick up these 3 pigeons, get them back in the shed, get them fed, and then I'll be working on this video and getting it uploaded to YouTube. Unfortunately, the van is broken, so it needs a new battery. It needs a new starter motor as well. So I'm just trying to charge the battery just so we can use it until we can afford to get a battery done and get a starter motor done. Obviously we use this van for growing food for people in need. I was coming to the van for a reason, I was getting a basket out. You can find the links in these comments if you would like to help us grow food for people in need. Help is much appreciated. Obviously we're a fully non-for-profit CIC. So if you can help, click on that link in the bio. It'll take you to a link tree where it has multiple ways you can help contribute towards growing food for people in need. Got them back, and Jed just said there's a few more to try and break as soon as I keep losing pigeons. So we've got the mealy, so he's just literally going to get fed straight away as soon as we get back. We've got the check. Where's our original blue, because I don't even know what the others are. It's a few more pigeons to lose, so we'll get them back, get them fed, and we'll let them out again tomorrow. So a little grizzle, got the flown out mealy, got the trapper, and we've got the blue in here, and the dark grizzle with no ring on. She's an absolute nightmare. She just sits on the roof and doesn't want to come in, so she's not one to stay. And then last one, it's the little blue white flight. So I'll get these fed now. And then I've left 3 out from the old boys who passed away. They just didn't pair up, so there's pointless them just staying in there. I may as well try and break him in. They're probably going up to his house now. Come on. I don't know where the little grizzle is, so I may as well shut this to stop any cats from jumping on there, and going in. But when it starts to go dark, she will come in. I am wasting my time breaking pigeons in, I know this, but it's just something to keep them mumps while I'm breeding young uns and stuff like that, keep the mumps just ticking over. Something to do. Obviously I want to breed off these Ronnie Dodd pigeons. I'm just going to check how they're settling in. So the pair have actually swapped, so these two pair have let out because they paired straight up, and they've actually swapped boxes, so they originally was in there and now they're there. I've just got to be careful that they don't swap and go onto the other side, the top layer and the second to top layer. But I'll try a pair at a time, let them settle into the box, and then hopefully they're all good. A couple of spare ends in here from Ronnie Dodd's. I've kept 8 altogether, 8 spare ends. I don't know why I kept 8, but I like the look of the 8. There's 2 in the other shed. This video was made a week apart, so I don't know what I've recorded last week. I can barely remember what I've recorded today. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Whether you're a pigeon fancier, or you're a gardener, or you just enjoy listening to me waffle on. Nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so thank you everyone that's subscribed. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. Our videos will start getting pushed out. So until the next one, I'll catch you all again soon.